Hey everyone!
Hi, I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And we're the WWE Gays.
And today we're doing a collab.
And we're doing a collab with Weight Watchers with Carrie and
Mels Weight Loss Journey. So Mel from Mels Weight Loss Journey. So they created a collaboration.
And they invited us to participate, which we're always excited to participate in collabs.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun because it's a topic that all of us, so if you look in the description below, you will see there'll be links from all other channels. And then they'll also be doing a similar video that we're doing today, which is...
This is what's in your fridge and staples for weight loss.
I love how you said that.
I know.
Your eyes were like pulling
I was
down.
like, I needed to make sure I was going to say the right thing.
So yeah, so today we're talking about our fridge, our containers, what we buy, what we do, our staples that we have in our fridge for our weight loss journey, things that we always make sure we have on hand.
Exactly. Because you know what? I think what ends up happening, especially for us, and the common thread that we've seen through a lot of other people's journeys is a lot of the same concepts. The containers that you use, the certain specific foods that you have in your fridge at all specific times of week.
Yeah.
So that way you know what you're going to, and you'll already know the point.
Yeah. So for some of you might have already seen some of this stuff on our live video we did a few weeks ago. So for those who are new to our channel, we have a live show every Sunday at 8 p.m. So if you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below, you'll get notified when we go live, and you can actually join us and actually ask questions live.
Right.
Our next topic, tomorrow actually, because this is airing on Saturday. So our topic tomorrow, which is tomorrow at, I don't even know what the date is.
But it's September 8th.
Oh yeah, so it's the rules we live by. So we're going to be talking about the rules we live by.
So is this September 7th right now?
Yes. Today is September 7th, right
September
now.
September 7th, which is what day of the week?
Saturday.
Is that the Saturday?
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's the Saturday, September 7th, and then our live show is on the 8th at Sunday.
Which is tomorrow.
At 8 p.m.
Yeah, tomorrow at 8 p.m. So... Well, let's first, for those of you who are new to our channel, I just want to kind of talk about our journey.
Yeah, let's talk about our journey real quick.
So we'll back up here, and in the middle here is a picture is gonna appear of the two of us, our before picture. So I'm Nick. I used to weigh 289 pounds. I now weigh about 175, I would say, because I'm not doing too well with the scale right now, but I still doing pretty well compared to that over here. And so yeah, that's I lost over 110 pounds.
Yes, hi, I'm Jean-Luc, and well, I've already said that. And this was me at approximately 276 pounds. I actually probably hit the 280s at one point, but I never remember seeing it. I'm now 100. I fluctuate between 171 to 180. Depending on the weeks, depending on
what we ate,
how much tracking I'm doing, and if I'm actually following program as diligently as I should.
Yeah, we're all a little guilty of that sometimes.
It's actually end of summer right now, so there's been a little bit more leeways, and we are moving.
Our fans who know us, we're moving soon, so our house has been a mess. And we've been having to stay home more and take care of this instead of going to the gym.
So I am now, let's get back to... So I am now at 171 pounds, like I was saying, and... I've lost 100 pounds. I'm lifetime with WW. I've been lifetime almost a year. In October, it'll be 1 year at Lifetime, which is awesome.
Yeah. And we're also WW Canada ambassadors.
We are.
Recently were named Canada ambassadors. So hi everyone from Canada and everyone else who's watching us from around the world.
A lot of the products that you might see in our refrigerator are Canadian products, so you might not be able to get them in the US. We do apologize about that, but we very are proud of the Canadian products we use and love to share it with our Canadian counterparts because we don't get a lot of products compared to you guys in the States. You guys are very lucky with a lot of those products.
Alright, so let's open this up. Full staple. Look at my cauliflower.
I'm only going to pull out... Hi, everybody. I don't know. We might have to add a little bit of music to that montage there.
I think I will probably they'll be like I'll probably do that. Okay, so now
I feel like I was on the wrong side.
Okay, so wait, 3, 2, 1. We're back!
Yay! We are back!
You saw us pull everything out of the fridge. We tried to make it a little bit faster. We don't want to keep the fridge open because we don't want to waste electricity.
Exactly.
So
we already do enough of that as it is, as just being human beings.
Exactly. So now we have everything out. So we'll start talking to you guys about certain things. So first we'll show you some containers that we all often use.
Right, and it's really funny. We've actually found these containers that we love, and we found our containers at Walmart.
Yes.
And then we also found them at a solution store, which is a Canadian store, I believe.
Yeah. And also dollar store. So let's start with the ones. So the dollar store is these ones.
Betty Crocker.
They're Betty Crocker containers. They come with a snap lid. We love them because they're easily stackable and they fit our fridge.
And they're narrow.
Yeah. So you can stack a lot in a row, and we also use it for dry things. So when we have noodles or quinoa, we usually put it in these containers.
We do. And then let's talk about what's in this container.
Well, no, because this recipe hasn't come out yet.
But
it hasn't come out yet.
It hasn't come out? Well, we can still say it because it's a teaser.
Okay.
This has now become a new staple since we've been on the WW Cruise. And some of you might have already tried this. It's the strawberry mango compote.
So it's coming out eventually once we are back from moving.
Yeah.
Once we start doing videos again, but...
our new favorite staple. So that's one of the things we have. The next containers that we have, and this one here we got from Walmart. And we actually got a newer version of the same container.
And there's also different sizes, so I'll show you guys a few other sizes.
And these are lock and lock. Yeah. They're lock and lock.
So this is another size of it from the same brand, and there's another size like this as well.
However, the one he just showed you with the carrots in it, there's an actual aerator in between it. So actually air passes through, so your spinach, your carrots, it actually allows the air to circulate, so it lets them last longer.
Yeah, and also, so for the there's also a smaller container like this.
Yes.
So there's a variety, and there's also the small ones like this. So we're actually going to show you what's in each eventually, but we just want to show you the different sizes that come with that brand.
And that was the lock and lock from Walmart. Okay.
So the other ones we use are from just Ziploc containers. So
of course.
We use these as well. And then we also use the ones that we got from the Solution Store, which came in this bin.
At the Solution Store, there was a huge bin, and within this bin, there was a bunch of these. There was 4 of this size. There's a taller size, which is the double size of the exact same one.
There's ones with a purple lid, which are circular.
And every single container has the exact lid. So it really helps us in our prep work because we know exactly what goes in what container because of the lid. We'll talk about that in just a second.
Yeah, and then this is also a circle one. It's from Walmart as well, the same Pop and Lock brand. So that's the thing of our containers that we have.
I think so.
Yeah.
Those are the containers we use all the time.
Yeah. So this container, as you can see, we'll talk about this right away.
Yeah, we will, since we have it right there.
So we have a video on our channel called Our Favorite Things, where we talk about making popcorn. So we pre-pop our container of popcorn every week. We have it always on hand because we know we love popcorn and we have it every night. So we always wanted to have it ready so that we don't do something else.
And we use our handy dandy WW air popper, microwave popper, no oil. We put a 1/3 of a cup of popcorn into our microwave. Our microwave has a sensor on it. Yeah. So it knows how to pop it, and we rarely get like kernels at the end. Yeah. And we also use white popcorn.
Yeah, because there's less stuff that gets stuck in your teeth.
So a lot less things that get stuck in your teeth. We buy our popcorn at Bulk Barn.
Yeah. So that's one of the things we use a container for. The next thing that we use so let's do the lunches containers.
Sure.
So our lunches, we often use the same kind of containers each day. That's how we know how to prepare. We know what to take out. We know as we're making it what's left because we know the containers that are left behind.
So we'll start off with breakfast. So for breakfast, I have a hard-boiled egg. And in our hard-boiled egg, we actually put a piece of paper towel because it always has some extra moisture.
Water. Yeah.
And so it absorbs the moisture into the paper towel, and then your egg doesn't get all soggy because we don't like a soggy egg, hard-boiled egg. Another thing we do as well is have chicken for breakfast. Yeah. Yes,
we've talked about this. Chicken. And we have a video on our breakfast and lunches, so if you look for that, you can find that as well.
It's not even a 1/3 of a breast, maybe, approximately a 1/3 of a breast, I would say.
Actually, what I'm going to do, anything I'm mentioning today, I will put links below of all these things. So I'll put a video about our breakfast and lunches. I'll put a link for our live video we did 2 weeks ago where we prepped live on camera, showing everyone what we did. So I'll link those below for those who haven't seen it.
So this is what we have for breakfast, chicken. I also have a banana for my breakfast. So I have chicken, egg, and a banana for my breakfast, and that actually sustains me. Oh, I know, but still, that sustains me till 12 o'clock.
So in the lunch, again, we have a wrap for lunch normally. So we usually have, within the wrap, we have, there's our wraps, and then we usually have a yogurt sriracha, and Jean-Luc has a mix of acorn squash that he puts in here as a dressing. So he puts this, so it's all 0 points. He also has cucumbers.
Acorn squash in this one.
Oh, you can add some now.
I just made it. It just got out of the oven.
So also we have chicken for our wrap, and also the actual contents of the wrap, which is...
For me, is a kale mix. I add tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, and it's just one of those pre-bagged kale salads, but I don't use the dressing.
Mine's usually just spinach.
Yeah, his is just spinach.
And then we also always have fruit.
because as Nick was saying, I use my mixture of acorn squash that I bake in the oven with spices, add a little brown sugar Splenda, put it into my yogurt and sriracha, and that becomes my dressing, and it's 0 points.
So that's that.
Thank you.
So the fruit as well. So that was, I think I already talked about that. And then we also always throw in one of these. So this is one of our most famous recipes. As you can see, it's stained.
It's actually stained, yeah.
So this is our crustless Jello pie. It's a recipe we have on our channel. It's basically, it's a 0-point dessert. It looks really good. It's almost like a mousse.
Yep.
It's basically yogurt and Jello pudding.
Sugar-free Jello.
Sugar-free Jello. And so I'll link the recipe again in the comments below. So I'm trying to remember, help me remember those after, honey, so I can post them all below. So we have, we made 2 of them this week. This was a strawberry Jello with strawberries inside.
With fresh strawberries.
And this one's a raspberry with lime.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try, something different. So
did you already talk about the cucumber?
Yes, I did.
Excellent, cucumber.
Are you throwing everything everywhere?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to juggle.
Something else that we have. So that's our lunches.
Well, another thing I'm going to say is in our lunches, we also have a vitamin section. We actually take vitamins every day.
Yep.
A vitamin C, Centrum, zinc, vitamin D.
Men's
multivitamin.
Yeah, just so we can keep, just in case, because we don't eat red meat, so just in case we're missing some things, we tend to add just those vitamins just to help us out a little bit. Okay, so then those are the lunch items. So then what are staples we always have in our fridge? As you guys saw when we were pulling stuff out, we have a lot of fruits and vegetables. So let's go through those first.
We do.
So we always have cantaloupe.
Yep.
Which we always prepared.
And you'll see how I cut it on our video.
Yeah. And cucumbers. We always have some cucumbers. Again, in a container. We put everything in containers, everyone.
It's just easier to access that way. Not only that, the containers are pretty clear, so you can actually see what you're grabbing out of your fridge without having to dig through everything. You have an idea of what you put in what container.
Yeah. So we also have carrots.
Yes.
We have a huge container of uncut carrots.
And then I started preparing ourselves some pre-cut carrots, because at night, if we have no points left,
we make a yogurt dip.
A 0-point yogurt dip with a package of
I'll
ranch
link that
dressing.
below.
Yep.
I'll link that recipe
or
below.
Or even sriracha, and then boom, it's a nice 0-point snack, and it sustains you till the next day, if need be. Another thing we have as well is grapes. We love grapes. We are a huge grape fan. And we have them in our lunches. We have them at snacks in the middle of the night. 0 points again.
Yep.
Another staple as well is
our cooked chicken.
Pre-cooked chicken. So right now we're running low because we've already used some for our lunches and dinners. But these are 3 breasts of chicken.
That we already we pre-baked.
True local chicken, because of course that's what the chicken that we use, which is a grain-fed,
locally sourced,
organic chicken. And they source chickens locally from the area, and they're in Ontario and a few other provinces across Canada,
I think, or something like
and
that.
we absolutely love them, and their chicken is amazing.
So we always have chicken pre-made. We always cook about 10 to 12 breasts every Sunday normally, or Sunday or Saturday, and we usually have that throughout the week for dinners, for lunches. That's how we make our breakfast chicken.
In our fridge, now that we went through our containers, these are other staples that we actually have in our fridge on a regular basis.
Lettuce. Also romaine lettuce,
yes.
Which is not there right now, but
I think it's in the fridge. Yes, we have a bag of 3 heads of romaine lettuce. We also have a cauliflower because we like making mashed cauliflower. We like making cauliflower rice sometimes.
Yeah,
we like making
cauliflower bites.
Cauliflower bites. So
cauliflower bites.
Another recipe. Another vegetable that we always have in our fridge is corn. We have become corn fanatics, and we steam our corn all the time. Yeah. And then broccoli. Nick loves broccoli. He's very picky with the vegetables that he eats. So
my favorite.
One of his favorite vegetables. Beans. As well as green and yellow beans. And we buy the French beans because they're ready for you.
Yeah, they don't have to do anything.
You don't have nothing to do. You just open them, put them in your steamer. Yes, maybe a little bit more expensive, but for us it works better with time savings.
We also have
mushrooms for me because I like putting them in my salads.
Honeycrisp apples, it's our favorite. They are more expensive, but we love them, and it's a big treat for us when we have them.
Exactly. And I do put my mushrooms normally in a container, but I have some left right now, just a few. So I want to make sure I use those ones before I put these ones into a container.
Yes. And then we also have your kale mix.
So this is one of the ones that I use. I use a whole bunch of them. And as you can see, look at this.
There's a lot of dressings.
Look at this. I will prove to you that I do not use the dressings. Actually, I will not lie. I do use the dressings from time to time. what I do is I will use a dollop of it. I will open it. I will use a squeeze of it. I will add other.
He always says this, and I don't understand what
just
dollop means.
My measurements. That's what I do. It's a dollop, which is just like a. Usually it's a dollop of like whipped cream, but for me it's a dollop of dressing. I heard
the commercial dollop of Daisy. I don't know where that. I think it's an American.
I think so. I think it was a commercial. Wasn't that a yogurt commercial?
Something like that.
Something
like
that.
Cream cheese or something.
So that's what I do. I just put a little bit in. I add some balsamic vinegar, so that way it's not as many points.
Yeah. So other staples we have in our fridge is quinoa.
This is not a lot of quinoa for us.
It's our leftover from last week. We usually bake it on Sundays again, the same time as the chicken.
But we didn't have to bake any because we still had some left, so we want to make sure we use all this first.
Yeah, so we'll use that first, and once it's done this week, we'll make some more.
And our quinoa, I can't lie, it looks like rice.
Yes,
it has a rice consistency.
So I'll put that below as well. I have too many things to remember now.
Well, it's our regular stuff. You won't.
Yeah, I'll write it all down. So other staples we have, of course, Greek yogurt. The one that we use the most is Liberté, or I think we're out of that one right now.
No.
Liberté or PC
President's
brand.
Choice.
President's Choice 0% Greek yogurt. We love. That's our favorite one. That's why it's gone. We made the.
I think it's going to become a favorite thing. We haven't made it a favorite thing.
It's a Crustless Jello pie yogurt that we use to make both batches, so that's why we're out. So we got that. We got, of course, our sliced cheese we get from PC. There's 3 points each. We just love the taste.
Because it's got flavor, so we use it if we're having a burger, if we have our burger wraps, or if we have a pizzadilla. Burger wraps. Yes.
And then we also have our turkey pepperoni, butterball turkey pepperoni, which was one of our favorite things.
Again, our favorite things. And next one is we have our laughing cow. Ha ha ha, moo moo. Ha ha ha, moo moo.
Yeah.
Laughing cow.
And we have that because it's good for snacks at night. So whenever we want something where we want sort of a dip feeling, these little cheeses are 1 point each. You're allowed to have the one, and you can have that feeling like you're having a dip or a cheese spread.
So with a few crackers, you can just cut it off like that. And then these are my favorite. I love pillars. They're 1 point each. They are turkey. These are our favorite things.
A lot of the things we're showing you right now is on our we have a series called Our Favorite Things.
These are a few of our favorite things.
And so I should have sang it with you.
You should have.
Do it again.
These are a few of our favorite things.
And so that was that. A lot of things we talked about on that series because we love showcasing products that we use all the time. So if you want to see more of those, just look at that series and you'll be able to find a lot of the products we use.
And then our final product
is Galbani Light Pizza Mozzarella. It's 2 points for 30 grams. And the reason we buy it shredded is because I have a bad cheese problem. I can't, we also have cheese strings, as you can see here, and Baby Bell, which we didn't take out, but we also have Baby Bell cheese. And the reason we have these is because I have a really bad cheese addiction. I used to be able to eat a full brick of cheese in one sitting, and that's not good when you're trying to keep your points down, especially since that was probably like 60 points that I was eating. So we had to learn to adapt, not buying bricks of cheese. I know sometimes this is not as good because there's other things they put in to keep it split apart, but I have to also watch what I'm doing with my health. So
and the thing is, you know what? You find what works for you.
Yeah,
like honestly, we understand that there's some things that aren't always the most environmentally friendly.
Yeah, we know that.
But you know what? When you already have an addiction to certain things, if this is how you need to control your addiction,
that's how we control.
That's how we do it. Yeah. That's how we do it.
Okay, so that's basically
hopefully you enjoyed the tour of our refrigerator.
Yes, and if you like the video,
we are sad because we're gonna miss it.
Yeah, we're gonna miss our fridge.
We're moving.
Yeah, like we said earlier, we're moving, so we're gonna miss our fridge.
Right, but we have the same fridge in our condo.
Yes. So
what are the odds?
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe to our channel and like the video so we know that you guys enjoyed it. That's how the only way we know if you guys are enjoying our content is by giving us some likes and commenting below.
Please do. Make sure you share it with anybody you'd like.
Yeah, share with anyone you know because that helps us out a lot. Just you guys sharing our content is what gets us to have more viewers and more people following us.
And don't forget to check out our website, www.gaze.com.
You can find us on all social media using hashtag WWGaze, and you can also find us on Instagram, WGaze_Nick.
And WWGaze_JLUC.
So we'll see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Don't forget, live episodes every Sunday,
So
8
tomorrow,
p.m.
8 p.m., the rules we live by. Come and see the rules we live by.
The WWGay rules.
Well, the Netflix rule.
Yeah. The Netflix rule, the Starbucks rule, the party rule.
The party rule.
The party rule. No snacks in our house rule.
Yes, yes. So we have so many rules. We have the peanut butter rule.
Oh, the peanut butter rule.
So we have so many rules, and if you want to know what they are, check us out tomorrow live. So.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.